Hi everyone, my name is Cy Rodriguez, and I recently had the privilege of interviewing Susan Smith Jones, PhD, one of America's favorite motivational speakers, health educators, and author of over 26 books on holistic health, including her three latest titles, Recipes for Health Bliss, Walking on Air, and The Joy Factor. I think that you'll agree with me that her enthusiasm and insight into how we can all choose to live a vibrantly healthy, balanced life is refreshing and inspiring. As you are listening to this brief excerpt, you might want to visit Susan's website, www.susansmithjones.com. The entire interview is available on the homepage of her website. And now I hope you enjoy these few moments as Susan shares her knowledge about what the surest path to joy is. Now, what is the surest path to joy, Susan?
Well, it's hard to mention just one thing, but if you can let me say two things. One would be work to create a balance in your life. I think most of us live a very unbalanced life. So the Joy Factor tells you exactly how to do that, and the chapters are the 10 sacred practices for radiant health. And then part 2 of being and living in a balanced life is you want to champion high self-esteem. The thing that people wrestle with the most in life is low self-esteem. And you see, life is like a reflection. Your life and all of its magnificence is a reflection of how you feel about yourself. So you always want to plant those seeds of high self-esteem and support them with all of your actions because you deserve the very best that life has to offer. And whether we succeed or fail, whether we enjoy our lives or struggle, largely depends on our self-image. In fact, numerous studies have concluded that the view we have of ourselves is the key to taking control of our lives. It was Eleanor Roosevelt who once said, and this is such a great thought, no one can make you feel inferior without your consent. And when you go through days of lots of chaos, as we all do, you want to bless the chaos. And this will help you live a more balanced life and feel better about yourself because you can change your attitude about chaos. Because chaos in your life can sometimes reawaken and redefine the human heart and create change for a higher way of living and being. So the key to mastery in life lies in asking what you can do to change an undesirable situation and then taking the action. See, lots of people say to me, "Oh, Susan, I visualize, I meditate, I have dreams about what I want," but then they think it's just going to fall in their laps. You've got to take action, and then take a whole lot more action. That's how you're going to create a more balanced life. And then each time you take action, you might fail, but failure is just a word. It just means you're learning what's working for you and what's not working for you. And always remember that not one drop of your self-worth depends on what others think about you or their acceptance of you. In fact, you can make that into an affirmation. And every day on my website, susansmithjones.com, I have a new affirmation for the day, and then I have a new quote from one of my books. So you can go there, start your day with the affirmation, and then think about that during the day. But you change what I just said into your own affirmation. And maybe you could say, not one drop of my self-worth depends on your acceptance of me, or depends on others' acceptance of me. And it really begins with, and this is what self-image is all about, it begins with loving your body. Because when you take loving care of your body, this miracle body that God created for you, when you take loving care of that miraculous body that you have, no matter your age or your size, then you can align with the love that you are And as you do that, abundance, prosperity, peace, and success will be yours. Believe in yourself and trust. Have faith, because when you believe, everything's possible. But when you come from negative self-talk and denigrating your body because you don't look like the people in the magazines or on TV, you disempower. You lose the power within you. You disconnect from your spirit, and then you're going to create more of the same. So, it all goes back to start with loving and appreciating and cultivating gratitude for your miraculous body, because it is amazing. And if you want to change the shape of it or change your level of health, you can do that. Because remember, I keep saying this, don't I, Si? But you're the president and CEO of your body and life. You are in charge of it. So make the right choices every day that will support your body. Pythagoras, over 2,400 years ago, said, choose what is best. Habit will soon render it agreeable and easy. So choose what is best in life. Remember, it takes about 21 days. I talk about this in the Joy Factor to break a habit, so you can do something for 21 days in a row, like working out every day. Don't skip a day, or you have to start back over. Or eat better food, or 21 days to give up something, like having cookies and ice cream every night for dessert. And you'll find after 21 days you no longer crave what it is you gave up, or you've now established a new habit. And I've done this for over 30 years, and I do it every month. And you can combine two things. Maybe for 1 month you exercise every day for 21 days for 30 minutes, or maybe 20 minutes a day, and you drink more water or eat at least 3 pieces of fresh fruit. And you'll find after 21 days you've established new habits. And it's a wonderful way to stay motivated and to change negative habits into positive ones in your life, and to boost your self-esteem. Because when you do what you said you were going to do, in other words, you keep your word, you don't let your excuses get in the way, you ramp up your self-esteem and you have more faith. And when you have more faith in yourself, then you are empowered, and you can accomplish whatever you want, whatever you set your mind to do.
That is true. I've experienced that so much in my life, and I've had such great people to help me out like you, to just be reminding me of those things, of how important it is. Like you said, think the thoughts that are the good thoughts, and then to really take action and to do the things that are empowering by keeping your word. All of those things add up to make those visions you have become reality. Whereas I know that some people have the idea that, okay, I'm going to think about this, but they're not able to continue to do what they want to do because they're not putting that action into it. And so I really liked what you said about that.
Yes, take action. Of course, it begins with thoughts and what you say and what you think. And also getting enough sleep, because it's hard to be positive and feel like you have some control over your life if you're always walking around and living in sleep debt. But then, yes, you must take action. And again, you might take some kinds of action and then it's not working for you. But then, you learn what works for you and what doesn't work for you. Life is all a learning lesson. And, if we raise our attitudes high enough and look at it as a wonderful blessing, even the chaos is a blessing in our life, then everything will start to unfold and you'll live a more balanced life.